with Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Play with Dave, and welcome to The Walking Dead, the final season. Okay, story time. I have played every single game up to this point, with the exception of, like, the Michonne, like, kind of, like, spin-off. It was, like, 2 or 3, like, episodes long. But when I played them, I didn't have a computer. I basically, I borrowed them from my best friend who had them. The second one was already all the way out, and so I just played 1 and 2 back to back in a matter of like 2 weeks. Excuse me. As soon as I was fine before I started recording, as soon as I started talking, my throat's like, nope, I'm gonna start closing up on you. Hang on, let me take a drink here. All right. So, this game is freaking incredible. I never read the comics, or graphic novels, rather. They're not, I mean, whatever you want to call them is what they are. And I tried watching the show. I got, like, I think into the 3rd season, and I was just like, you know what? I just don't care anymore. So, I mean, there's about the universe, there's a lot that I really don't know, and like characters and lore. Like, the one thing that really bugged me was that in the TV show, and even in these video games, they never really tell you what caused all of this. And I always wanted to know, well, what started this? What caused the zombie outbreak, But I don't know if they've ever actually revealed that in the show or in the books or in anything, but it was just something I always wanted to know, but I never found out. And I think that might have been part of the reason why I fell off of the story. But the video games, they're so much different. I mean, you really feel a connection to the characters. And this whole thing has been about one person, Clementine. And I'm sure if you're watching this, then you have at least a small idea of the previous games, because, I mean, why would you watch me play the very last game if you didn't know what was going on, right? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, it's all about Clementine. And, you don't play as her until the second game. The first game you're playing as a guy named Lee, and Lee was a really cool guy, and a lot of people love Lee, and he's like a big fan favorite. And people thought that the first one was mostly about him, but it became about Clementine. But I don't really think that's the case. I think it's all been about Clementine this whole time. And here we are at the final season. I mean, this game it makes you feel, it hits you right in the heart, man. They make you make choices that you don't want to make, and then the outcomes, they truly feel real. And, depending on how you play the game is dependent on what happens. And, I mean, it doesn't really vary that much. I mean, the story still has a beginning and an end. And the end can be slightly different, but, like, when they move on to the next game, it's like, okay, no, this was the one central ending or whatever. I don't know. They figure out a way to tie it in. But anyway, so here we are. I mean, I never got a chance to play any of the other ones for the channel, but I didn't really think it would be necessary or relevant because they've been out for so long, and it's like, do people really care? It's like, here we are at the very, very last one. This is the one that people are going to be talking about. And I'm late to the party. I mean, I got this game as soon as it came out, but I couldn't get it downloaded in time, and then I had trouble finding time to record. But fuck, I've already been going for about 4 minutes now just talking, so let's play this game. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this. I'm like, holy shit, it's the final season. At least, I'd say, at least in the regards of Clementine. I bet they'll probably make more Walking Dead movies, movies. They'll make more games, but just about different characters, not necessarily about Clementine. They kind of explored that in the last game. Clementine was in it, but she wasn't the focal point of the video game. And why is my game frozen now? Oh, fuck. Did that crash? Yep, I crashed. Oh, I didn't crash. Oh, okay, we were just going to the main screen. Okay, I see. Okay, let me set some settings. I'll be right back. Okay, we should be all set. So, yeah, here we are. Start episode 1, called Done Running.
started walking. I was small and alone. Until a man named Lee became my protector.
Here we go. So we're getting the backstory. We're getting the whole kit and caboodle. If you've never played the games, this is good explanation, I guess. I like kind of like the paper comic style recap.
Other people too.
It's really cool looking.
But he couldn't save everyone.
Oh, so we're going through the choices. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna try really hard to remember the choices I made. I do definitely remember that I saved Carly because I thought maybe that would be a love interest. And Doug was acting kind of stupid. I was using like the mentality of, okay, if I was Lee and I was gonna survive a zombie apocalypse, you know, the weak will die and the strong will survive, is I like to think of it. And Doug was definitely weak and he needed to go. So we saved Carly. Plus I wanted to fuck her, I think.
The living were just as dangerous as the dead.
That's fucking true.
A woman in our group named Lily lost her dad, and then she just couldn't cope. She took the life that Lee saved.
That's right. We left Lily behind, we let her stay with us. Fuck, I can't remember what we did with Lily. I'm pretty sure we left Lily behind. Because she wasn't with us when everything happened at the end. Unless something else happens to her, but I don't know if I ever explored that. I don't remember, so I'm pretty sure we left her behind.
Lee left her on the side of the road. Lee taught me how to survive. He protected me as long as he could.
That's right.
But he got bit.
This is the very end.
Because of me. And even in the end,
oh,
he
the
was
music.
still teaching.
It's bringing it back. Oh, what did I tell her? I think I told her stay away from cities. Yeah. I did go back and play it like a couple times and did some different things. But I think my initial reaction... Oh, God. Maybe I told her keep her hair... No. I'm pretty sure I told her stay away from cities.
Stay away from the cities. They're just not worth the risk.
Lee wouldn't make it. He knew it was the end.
Now this...
He made one final request.
Yeah. They made you choose. And you know, I couldn't do that. I was like, no, Clementine. It's, you know, you gotta be strong. You gotta be, you know... This is what it's like. If you care and love about the ones you love... You know, if it's gonna happen, you know, you put one in their head and you let them retain what humanity they have left. And she was a good girl and she did it.
He asked me to shoot him. And I did.
Yes. Good job, Clementine.
I met another
that part was like,
dad.
that made a lot of people cry depending on what you chose.
There was a woman who gave birth to a boy named Alvin Jr.
Yeah, this is the second game.
AJ. He made it. But the mom didn't.
Nope.
And I
she
started
died
to take care of
in
him.
labor and then boom. Everybody else...
But then, Jane left AJ in the snow.
Fucking
I
Kenny.
thought he was gone forever. That was the last straw for Kenny. And without Lee around, I had to make the call.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, here's an unpopular opinion, and you can judge me all you want to. Since the very first game, I hated Kenny. Going back to what I said before, the weak will die and the strong will survive. Now, that's not life in general for me. I think everybody should be good to each other and help each other. But when humans are turning into fucking zombies and trying to kill people and feast on their flesh, and more zombies are being made. No. The weak will die and the strong will survive. And if you're weak, even like not physically weak, but weak-minded, to where you make rash, stupid decisions like Kenny did. No, I wanted Kenny gone. Like, when I thought he was gone after the first game, I was happy. I was like, good. And then he showed back up, and then immediately, like, you could tell he was different. His attitude and his fuse, and yeah, I was just like, no, fuck you, Kenny. I hate you, Kenny. I gladly shot Kenny, and I did not feel bad about it.
I stopped Kenny.
The game wanted me to feel bad about it because he finally like had like a moment of clarity there at the end, but no, fuck Kenny.
Jane hid him to make a point. Knowing what they'd done.
And yeah, I'm like, okay, it was, I don't agree with her hiding the baby, but she was trying to make a point like all the way before that. And I liked Jane. She seemed genuine to me. I was like, alright, I understand, Jane, and I'll stay with you.
I still decided we were better together.
That was another unpopular opinion. Like, apparently my opinions, or my choices at the end of the second game, were clearly the unpopular opinions.
Traveled to a new frontier. I thought we'd found something that worked, but I was wrong again. They took AJ from me.
Yeah.
Said I was too young to take care of him.
I tried to play this game for the channel, but my computer wasn't good enough to record it. I fought for AJ.
I fought back, but I wasn't strong enough.
Nope.
I searched for a long time. Just when I gave up hope, I found him. We're searching together now for a place we can call home. I'm all AJ has. He's all I have, and I'll protect him with my life.
Yep.
Just like Lee did for me.
So here we are. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that until just now. Holy shit, Clementine just put shit into perspective. She's Lee now. And AJ is the new Clementine. Oh, wow. But she's been with AJ since the very, very, very beginning. I mean, Lee found Clementine when she was just a little girl. But they still bonded very, very quickly. Oh, man, it feels weird to be back. They've really added a lot more color in these, like, later games than, like, the first couple ones were. Oh, Clem. You're so awesome. Left stick to adjust the rearview mirror. What? I'm using the left stick. I'm using the left stick. It's not. There it goes. Oh, gotta point it down. Hi, AJ. He's bored.
What you doing there, goofball?
Pretending we got bullets.
Well, don't. It's getting on my nerves.
Well, you gotta be careful too. You gotta take care of your guns, man. They'll wear out that way. I mean, I know you're bored, buddy. I know.
I'm too big for it.
He's too big for goofball? Well, someone's all grown up.
So I guess you're all grown up now.
Yep.
I'll give it to him.
He's drive.
No, you can't
not
drive
letting
yet.
drive.
You need to be a little taller before you can drive, pal. Now, I'll give you, you're old enough to make some adult choices now. Well, not like adult,
What's wrong?
but I mean, it's like Clementine, you
AJ?
know? It's like you gotta
Hungry.
get big fast in this world. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it for kids in this zombie apocalypse. Hungry. Why would I give him a magazine if he's hungry? Why would I give him a toy if he's hungry? Isn't there a bag of chips right fucking here? Hello?
Hey there, Alvin Jr. It's me, Disco Broccoli. Word on the street is that you want to eat me. Is that true?
That's
You
so
wanna
dirty.
eat me?
Come on, Clem. I can't eat a toy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
dirty out of
man,
context.
My feelings are hurt.
Well, my My stomach hurts.
Sassy.
Come on. There's food right there, Clem.
Here.
Quit trying to
practice
distract
your
him.
reading.
Just hook him up.
But I don't wanna.
No, you need to know how to
Take
read.
your mind off your stomach.
Preheat oven. Place cream. Vanilla beans.
He's
into
good.
a saucepan and bring to a boil.
On second thought, never mind. That's only gonna make you hungrier.
Yeah. There you go. Finally.
Here you go. About all we got.
What about you?
Go for it. We'll find something else soon.
That's Clementine.
I believe you.
Always thinking about others before herself. No matter how rough and tough she gets, man, she was really rough and tough in the last game. I mean, I was like, holy fucking shit. Clementine's seen some things. But, I mean, what do you expect? She's mostly been alone the entire game because things with Jane didn't work out, obviously. But we got AJ. Yeah, they didn't tell you in the recap, Jane ended up, like, getting super depressed and killed herself.
We gonna do it?
Think so.
Looks clear.
Oh boy, I hate it when it's, like, super fucking quiet. I mean, we came up in a car. If anyone's there, they gotta know that, you know, we're here. Pry bar, look at toy, pick up canteen. Pick up the canteen for sure.
We need water, too.
Yeah, you want to be prepared. And you get that pry bar, that'll go good inside of a zombie's fleshy skull. Okay, I can back out or I can... Let's go ahead and look at the toy. I don't know. I guess it's just an old toy of his. To go with Disco Broccoli. I don't know. Let's back out. Zombie! Like right there in front of your face as you put the hood down. Or the trunk, rather. Find food.
Alright. Let's find some food.
That's kind of weird how it like puts the thing right there in front of your face. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I think that's a pretty good introduction. I'm going to try to make these as, like, good paced as I can, because the thing is, it's like not all the episodes of the season are released at once. They release them progressively. So, a lot of people, they just burn through one. They just do it in, like, one big episode, or maybe they split it up into two, just to get it out of the way. But, you know, it's going to be a while before the next episode comes out. So I kind of want to make these, I mean, I don't want to make them like my normal size, like, you know, 15 minutes or so, but, you know, if I can get it around 20, maybe 25, kind of make it like South Park, you know, I think that'd be a good pace. And, you know, maybe, like, it'll space it out to where we can just do it all in one run, or if we're waiting for the next episode, then we won't be waiting that long. And when I say episode, I mean episode of this, The Walking Dead, but I mean my next episode of, you know, that I upload onto the channel of this episode of Walking Dead. So many word episodes going on. That'll be like, I'll try to do this probably weekly, but anyway, thank you guys very much for watching this episode. I'll be back later with another video. I hope to see you there. My name is Dave, and I am the One Man Rave. See ya!